You need a little revive.
What is up, everybody? It is Specimen here, and today we're going to be continuing with my new Overwatch series that I kind of started. If you're new to this series, new to the channel, basically what I'm doing in this series is, as I just got Overwatch, just started playing. And what I'm kind of doing is just, as I'm learning the game, as I'm learning all the characters, I'm kind of making videos telling you, what I learned about each character, what I think are character strengths and weaknesses, their abilities, how to use them, just general stuff like that. This is my third video I've made in this series. This one is going to be LUCIO, and LUCIO, as you probably know if you're familiar with the game, LUCIO is a healing character. Unfortunately, this is not the best gameplay I had. Well, this was the first game I got in and played. I think it's a pretty good gameplay. But after this, I had another gameplay. It was super good, maybe even better than this one, and forgot to hit the record button before I started. And right after that, I had a super good gameplay, definitely better than this one. Probably the best LUCIO gameplay I've ever had, and forgot to hit the record button, so that is unfortunate. Hopefully, I think this is a good gameplay anyways, so hopefully you guys do like it, but let's just get started talking about LUCIO. So like I said, LUCIO is a healer character, and I said last episode that Zenyatta was my favorite character. I hadn't even tried out LUCIO at that point, and now I'm kind of caught because I've had a lot of fun playing with LUCIO. I think he's a great character. I think his healing ability is definitely easier to use than Zenyatta. You don't have to really pay attention as much. I just get wrecked there by a Reinhardt, but pretty good first life, I'd say. But yeah, he's probably an easier character to use than Zenyatta. I'd definitely say that. So let's just start talking about his abilities and stuff. So his main weapon is just, you can see it's just like a little blaster type thing. It's a 3-round burst. As far as damage goes, it's really not very good. You don't really expect to see a lot of offensive firepower from a healing character, so that's kind of, it is what it is. It's not great. It's not absolutely terrible, but I'm not really expecting a lot. It's not like noticeably horrible. It's just kind of average. And then so he has that, and you'll see me using this. He has this LT ability, is this really useful actually. You'd think if you use it at the right times, it's actually really nice. So he has this thing where it kind of damages enemies and knocks them away from you. And that can be really useful, especially characters like LUCIO who don't do a lot of damage. If you're in like an engagement with someone, just want to get out of there, you can knock him back a fair ways, and you can just run away because he's a fast character. Also, I'll talk about that later, if you switch to the speed song, get out of there. So that's really nice. So that ability is really helpful. Sometimes I've even knocked enemies off the map doing that. I don't think that's in this gameplay that I did that. I think that's in a different one. But you can definitely do that. You can finish enemies off with that if they're low on health. So that's a really useful ability. And then the main thing about this character is, so he has these songs that play. Right now you can see I'm on the right side. That's the speed song. So the speed song, it means any character who is on your team who is close enough to you to hear your song. And they can be pretty far ways away, not super far, but the range is pretty good. So if you have the speed song on, that means everyone runs faster. So basically, what I try to do that, at the beginning of the map when you get released from that bunker or whatever, put the speed song on. That way your teammates can get in position faster than the other team, especially if it's that game mode where it's you're both going to the same, you're both trying to capture that same point. I throw the speed song on so we can all get there faster, get set up. And that's really helpful. And then the other song is what you're going to be, is the healing song. You see I have it on right now. Got some healing going on. So that's just basic healing. Everyone who can hear your song, and you can also tell right now no one's in my range. I'll wait a second. Someone's going to be in there soon, I bet. See, I'm just kind of waiting, because you see that +1, that means one person is in your range of your healing. So you want to obviously keep that, try to keep that number high. And look, okay, this engagement was super awkward. I kept on, you can see me trying to get away from him. Trying to boost him, get away, and this Genji was just relentless, man. He just kept coming after me. I think I'm able to finish him off there. Yeah, so I shove him back to the other thing, get a burst into him. I finish him off, but that Genji, he just really wanted to kill me there, I guess. I don't know. So I get some healing going here. So yeah, you're gonna want to try to keep in just a space as kind of central to all your teammates. That way you can get the healing song going on all of them. Get the maximum healing in. And then his other ability is the RB one you'll see me using sometimes. So that just pretty much increases the effectiveness of of your song. So like the speed song, I'll pop that right when we get out the gate on a map. It'll make everyone run even faster. And the healing song, if I see people low, I'll pop that, make them heal faster, especially if they're in engagement and their health's low and they're losing health. Just pop that, make them heal faster. And then his ultra, you'll see me use it sometimes. So basically what he does, I think I've used it probably twice this game already. He just like slams down his gun on the ground, and then like it's a huge radius. Everyone within that radius on your team gets a little shield. I'm not really sure. I've never really noticed it when I was playing, like having it with another character. I've never noticed Lucio giving me a shield. Actually, yes, I have. That's a lie. It'll basically just make their health go up a little bit. So that's, you know, always useful, especially if you're like going to attack a point, if you're trying to defend a point. You don't really need to use it when it's like a big gunfight. If you know like enemies are about to come in, you can just pop that shield. I mean, it's always helpful to have a shield. I mean, you can't really go wrong unless you, and like, obviously you want to use that when you have the most amount of teammates nearby. That's the thing about Lucio's character. You always just want to be near teammates because, you know, as a healer, your main role is to provide support, whether that's healing or getting your teammates faster so they can get to the points. You just want to be near people, so they're in your radius of the song. That's basically what you're going to want to do with Lucio. I think I've pretty much covered everything I wanted to. Trying to think here. Covered the Sonic Blast. Yeah. I mean, I really like his character. Oh, his passive ability. Glad I remember that. So basically, I don't really use it much. I never really think about it to use it much. But if you like, you can like wall run. If you basically just running and then you go parallel to a wall, you can wall run. I'm not really sure how useful that is, but that's just something to note about his character. A lot of characters have passive abilities that sometimes you don't even really know about. See, I popped that thing there because we got a lot of teammates around me, and there's some guys coming up. But yeah, I think that pretty much covered everything. I think next episode I'll be making a Genji video. Shout out to Sebastian, a new subscriber who requested I make a Genji video. I already got a pretty good gameplay for that. So I'll probably be coming up the day after I post this one. Hopefully, if everything goes right. I've got some. Life's getting kind of busy this week. I'm going camping, so I gotta figure out how to post that before then or schedule it. So that'll definitely be the next one, Genji. And luckily for me, Genji's one of my favorite characters. So thank you, Sebastian, for suggesting him. I got a fly buzzing around my face. Oh my god. And you see there, yeah, we didn't even end up winning the game, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, obviously you want to try to win games. You don't want to try to always just, have a good solo game. It's about winning as a team, but I thought that was a good gameplay. I felt like that was a good gameplay showing off, what you want to do when you're playing as Lucio. And of course, the play of the game is just Sebastian posting up in the turret mode. No surprise there. But you can see here, I did pretty well healing. I had, was that 24% healing of team damage taken? I say that's pretty good. I had a game where I had 35, which was one of those ones I accidentally deleted, so I really wish I could have showed you guys that gameplay. But unfortunately, it was not to be. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters you would like to see after the Genji video. I'm open to all suggestions, because now we're getting to the point where I haven't really played as very many characters, so we're getting to the point where I'm going to have to start trying out some new characters, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, guys, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.